Okay, I'm going to show you something neat you can do with your Fuji that you can't do with your Canon or your Nikon or even your Sony. I have a Hoya R72 filter here. It's infrared. There's basically no light that passes through it. Your camera does have an infrared pass filter over it, so does the Nikon, so do most DSLRs. But the one on the Fuji is plenty sensitive enough that you don't need long exposures. Right now I have a 50mm f1.8 AIS Nikkor pancake, a Fuji F mount to Fuji X mount to a Nikon F mount. So right now I'm going to show you what you can do. I'm going to open up my aperture to f1.8. And what I can do that I cannot do on a Nikon or Canon or Sony is that through that near pitch black filter I can actually focus. So I'll open up my aperture all the way to f1.8 or f2 or whatever you got. I can actually focus through that near pitch black filter without having to take a test shot and recheck. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll actually stick a regular lens on or take the filter off, actually, and then focus and then put the filter back on. Well, that's a pain in the crotch, especially if you're going to take a lot of infrared shots. So now I'm perfectly focused with the infrared filter on. So now I'm going to stop down to f5.6 where I want my depth of field. Now I know I'm doing this by finger. I know I should be using a cable release, but this is for demonstration purposes only, so cut me some slack, and here we go. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. There we go. I'm going to check. And oh my goodness, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I can tweak this in Lightroom for whatever color cast that I want, but it's beautiful. Beautiful shots. I love taking infrared photography shots. Love it. There's so much you can do. If you don't like the color, switch it around, and there are of course different frequencies. This is 720 nanometers, which is the easiest infrared filter to mess with. Like in the 590 nanometer range, those are more difficult to process. Not too difficult, but you have a lot of fun with infrared photography. I mean, a lot. And a Fuji makes it great. All I have to do is open up my aperture, and what was, or is actually, a pain in the crotch with a Nikon or a Canon, since you have to take the filter off, then focus and put the filter on because it is just pitch black. You can't see nothing through it. Through the Fuji here, I can focus, stop down to where I want, take my picture, using a shutter release instead of my finger like I'm doing right now. Experiment around with the exposure. Look at that. I'm trying to get the reflection out, the glare out, so you can actually see. Got some glare from the sun. Perfect. Thanks for watching. Grab yourself an infrared filter, okay? Bye.